but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and
on play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Cade York to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Finding space at the 40. And he is out of bounds. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
19-18. 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70. Mustang 19.
To the air again is Daniels. Rolling right. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. He's got it. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 53
It is a huge play for Detroit. 53 yards.
Nice. Here we go.
Detroit.
70. Ready.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be close to the first down. Working just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready, go!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will go all the way. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a huge play for Detroit. 56 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And 3rd down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Warriors 70.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Catch is made by Wright. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 2nd and 2.
76.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
I can promise you that when that play caller sent that 2nd and short play in, he never imagined his next play call would be 3rd and long. But after that loss there, that's the case, and he's got to be scratching his head.
Viking 18. Shot 50. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Ready. From the shotgun on third down. Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Detroit.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Jets are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Great timing, D. Great timing.
Ready, break. Go. Count. 18 card. You 18 card.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
That's good for a Jets.
That's number 40 on the season for him.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he will score. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Back. Back up. Go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Tight. 19 tight. Ready,
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Forced to his right. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here's Hall. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Another run here with Hall. Open space to the 35. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10, it's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Here's
a design run. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2. Down to the 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Jets will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Captain 11, Captain 11. Here we go, Captain.
First
60
down,
Eagles,
Detroit.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer. Scoop.
Now Daniels. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Trap 50, trap 50. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Daniels to throw on second down. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the set.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Ready. 60, 19, 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening has the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Jets first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They give to Hall. Finds an alley to the 35. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to...
A second effort, and he is in. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Jets. Now it's York for the PAT.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Jets go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Lions 28. Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Ready up.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Set. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. He's caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Williams in motion. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on. Set. 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Dragon 6, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
St. Brown. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down 6 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He is knocked down Barker. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
Throwing again, Daniel. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Okay,
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18, Robert, 18, Sandy Ryan, come 19, come 19.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We're trying to run for it with Hall. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Hall. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He was taken down by Damone Clark. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
39-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
On the double. 60 bucks. 60 bucks. Here we go. Shots, go.
A run here with Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Lions' 28-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
14
yards.
on the pickup.
That's
Good for a
yard.
Jets first down.
First down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
They'll run it with Hall. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Come on, set. Hawk 70.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Here we go, 1st and goal. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Now it's Mitchell. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. 2nd and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. Here's Hall. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
Ready up!
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Wrap up 80.
They'll try to run with Hall. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Makes the score Jets 38, Lions 35. Dave York to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his left. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Cowboy 80. Come 19. 19 Lions.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. Here's 1st down.
Let's go. Viking 18. Warriors 17. 19 tight. 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Flush to his right. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one in the win column for the Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.